Look, she's here. Candi is here. Candi,
Take my glasses off so you can get a good look at me.
I've got to congratulate you because I was watching the set from upstairs at our classic London bus here, and you had the biggest crowd. How do you feel about that?
God, I am excited and honored. I feel so honored. I didn't know that until you just told me.
Yeah, absolutely. We've been keeping an eye on it because we've been here broadcasting all weekend. So you had the biggest crowd. I was thinking for you, and I know we'll come on to this in a minute because you had a very emotional set that you did up there.
Yeah.
But I was just considering your journey.
Yes.
Over all these years, you know, when we did the Music That Made Me, we talked right through your career.
Yes.
How you were at a low point. Got ejected from the church and all of that.
Points.
And then you're looking out at thousands of people who have love for you. How does that feel for you when you stand there?
I don't know how to. It's so exciting, and it's so scary sometimes. It's like, how did I get here? From a little tiny girl in Alabama, barefoot, didn't have shoes to wear, didn't have clothes to go to school in. My father was an alcoholic and a gambler. And then from the Jewel Trio, which trained me as a 13-year-old to be with all the biggies like Sam Cooke and Lou Rawls and the Staples Singers and Mahalia Jackson. Then to Rick Hall, who after I finished singing with the Jewels, took me in the studio and make the record, and it went so big, Old Man Sweetheart, they thought I was Aretha. And it sold 750,000 in maybe a month till they found out I wasn't Aretha. And then I ended up here.
Yeah, quite a thing. This is your second time at Love Supreme Festival, and I think people remembered that first set.
Yes.
And there were people of all ages here to see your shows. And that it's an interesting thing. Do you think this will be repeated ever? I mean, you came from a period of music that was so special.
You know what? I just did a recording here. I covered a Mick Jagger song that I'm going to finish and put it out. It's called Shine the Light. And we went in the studio and put the tracks down while I was here with Ernie and my band and stuff.
Yeah.
It is phenomenal. It is absolutely. I felt it when I first heard it, sung over the track, and I'm like, my God, it's just amazing what the feeling I got. Hadn't had that feeling in a long time.
Okay. Similar to back in the old days?
The old days.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's the way that song goes. It's a lot of gospel, and it's called a not gospel, you know, and it's like, shine the light. And I said, that's me. That's me.
Do you know, has Jagger heard it yet?
No, I don't think so. I think he will, though.
Oh, well, I can't wait to hear that. That's absolutely brilliant. You have been here in the UK for quite a while because you did Kite Festival. Yes. That was at the beginning of June.
Yes.
Then you did Glastonbury as well, didn't you?
Yes.
How was that experience?
And it was a great experience. We had to fight a lot of elements. I have never had to fight my hair. And the sun. The sun was shining in my right eye. And I'm like, and then the smoke, because every time they put that smoke machine on, I tell them, don't put the smoke machine on, because it closes me up, it dries my vocals up. And I'm like, I'm struggling. I'm really struggling, but I'm gonna get through this.
Yeah.
But I did. I got through it, but the wind was in my face, and my hair was going all kinds of ways. But I enjoyed every moment of it. I would not take a thing back from that.
Yeah, that's it.
The Glastonbury is the most exciting stage too, along with this.
Yeah. Well, it's so big, isn't it? Yeah.
And the others.
I think the unique thing with this one is that the audience here, they're primarily here for the music. They understand the music. They'll know your history. They'll know everything, and that must be quite rewarding when you're up there and you can feel it back.
I love these audiences here. I really love the people.
an emotional journey. You share a lot of your personal life during the set like that.
Yes,
Does it hurt?
Yeah, it's therapy. Really therapy.
Because you see it bouncing back and people are with you, aren't they?
Because maybe 75 to 80% out of people go through the same thing that I'm going through. And for me to talk about me, they can relate to it. That's the beauty of it all. They relate to it. And how many people are walking around today with cancer? The statistics are so high. It's like everybody I met after I did the Glastonbury Festival. One guy had prostate, and another one had something else, I'm like, what, my God? But they don't talk about it. And for me to talk about it, it gives them the freedom to talk about it. And I don't know what it is about cancer. People won't let you know you have it. But I took them with me on my journey on Instagram. As I'm going into therapy, I'm going into to chemo now. Pray for me, and I did that, and they just related to that. And oh my God, what some of the things they said to me was so encouraging.
Yeah.
I couldn't give up.
That's, we have a lot of stories about things that are bad in humanity, but that goes to show there's a lot of good people out there, and there are a lot of good vibes out there.
Yes, it is.
Well, we're wishing you very well for the future. When you look back at this phenomenal career, what do you think the Candi's legacy will be?
I pray that it would be a legacy of loving people, encouraging people, living my life as a mentor for so many people, and that they can remember the songs that I've sung that tells a story, and the story can relate to them. I've made over 300 songs in my career, 30-something albums. I'm on the next album now. It's called Roots album. That's where the Mick Jagger song's gonna come on.
Right. So a whole album, all recorded here in the UK?
No, this is the only one that's recorded in the UK.
So it's going to be our special one.
It's going to be your special one. Cause you keep shining the light on me.
Oh, yeah, we do. We love that,
We love you so much.
Every time, I'd rather be an old man's sweetheart than a young man's fool comes on. I go right back to our conversations we have. That's brilliant. What's still the best title of a song ever?
Weird title. But it relates.
Yeah. No, always a pleasure to talk to you, Candi. And can't wait to hear that new song. And if you get a chance to chat to us during that time, it would be brilliant.
All right.
Thank you for coming to Love Supreme Festival.
Oh my God, I wouldn't have missed it for the world. Thanks for inviting me.
The UK's Jazz FM, live from Love Supreme.